Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you part 1 of a two-part replay between Shy and Tho here on Turtle Rock. This is from the Shadow League tournament, or Shadow League game from the Tournament of Legends, or Trophy of Legends tournament, I believe. We have Tho spawning here on the top left-hand corner of Turtle Rock as the blue human player. Meanwhile, we have Shy spawning here on the bottom right-hand corner, the 5 o'clock position, here as the pink Night Elf player, getting a quick Ancient of War and gonna do some creeping. I don't think that Militia is gonna be able to stop this Ancient of War from creeping. It's not gonna be able to pull the aggro as we did see Todd do in the previous game. As you can probably hear, I do have sound coming back in, so Windows 7 was able to, the stereo mix was able to come in, so you can hear a little bit of the sound, and hopefully I have now toned it down a little bit so it isn't as blaring as it was in the last game. Now we have an Archmage coming in from Tho as the human player, and we have a Warden coming in from Shy. So Shy not going the typical Demon Hunter and instead going the Warden. Peasant trying to take down a Wisp right now, and that Wisp most likely just going to transfer himself with another Wisp in the gold mine. If Wisp had sexes, maybe it's not a him, maybe it's a it. Now Scout Farm being produced. Warden is going to be able to come out and I think stop this Scout Farm, so a little bit of a misplay coming in from Tho right there. So I'm not quite sure if he realizes how far along that Warden is currently. Archer now coming out, trying to take Ancient of War, now going to be taking in some damage, and the Warden will be popping out momentarily. Meanwhile, we have an Archmage going to be popping out momentarily with some footmen as well. So let's see what that Warden's going to do. Is the Warden is going to go ahead and try to take down that last peasant. Ooh, that peasant is in a good position to run around the Warden a little bit. So that Scout Farm is going to complete right now, taking down a couple of those turtles, and the Warden is going to go ahead and push across the map. Archmage now coming in as well. We're going to see a quick detonation perhaps, and trying to get down that Water Elemental for some additional experience, and the Archmage now picks up a Gauntlet of Ogre Strength +3, and is going to go ahead and head over to perhaps the orange creep camp. No, the Warden is going to do some chasing as well, so the Warden, not quite sure if Shy is going in for an early harassment, so we should see a quick check to Tree of Ages momentarily. Coming in from Shy, we do have Ancient of War being currently healing, and Warden now going back and forth between, let's see if I don't think any no death strikes currently went off. We have Tho going a quick upgrade to keep as well, so on Turtle Rock not really as easy to creep or as easy to expand. And for the human player, Archmage now going to drop down another Water Elemental. Warden's going to come into the back, probably get a Shadow Strike on that Archmage, perhaps try to take down that Water Elemental. No, Water Elemental goes down due to the timer, and the Warden might do a Fan of Knives if it looks like it's in position for a Fan of Knives. Not quite sure what he's doing. Gets a Claws of Attack +6, and is now going to go ahead and try to push back out. Gets that nice item for herself, and is not going to be able to run back out. Tho, let's see what's going to happen here. Warden getting a Shadow Strike on a single Militia. Militia is going to go down to that Shadow Strike damage over time, I believe. Let's see, down to 20 hit points, 9 hit points. Yeah, it is going to go down to that Shadow Strike. So Archmage getting a little bit additional hit points. I'm looking at Tho's base. Does not look to be going a fast expand, so mainly I see a lot of human players try to Militia creep over here this red spawn. Very good. Good items, easy to creep out as long as you focus down a lot of those troll trappers, and if you have defend, it's especially easy. Now we have the Archmage now going to go ahead and push in, trying to take down some additional Ogre Warriors, and we have the Archers finishing off the Scout Farm in the base of Shy. So Shy or Tho's going to be a little bit more blind right now, not quite sure what's happening here. And Warden now coming back in, does have a boost of speed, but still has not used this, and currently at maximum mana, so we'll see if he gets any Shadow Strikes, but there are no low hit point units for the Warden to really Shadow Strike. Gonna try to go ahead and take down the Archmage instead, and may be able to get off a surround on that Warden, and no, able to get a surround on the Warden with oh no, Warden able to go ahead and escape back out. He did have a surround, but was unable to finish it off. Dust of Appearance still on the Warden, so no real reason for the Warden to really continue to fight over there. Archer's now coming into the mix as well, so Archer's going to focus down the Archmage, I believe. And another Shadow Strike on the Archmage. Archmage now forced to go ahead and try to run back out right now, and Warden now trying to be able to push himself away. Perhaps get a Staff of... No, now Boots of Speed on Tho's Archmage as well, so Tho is going to be able to run away as well. So currently sitting at keep, so both players are already at tier 2. No additional heroes. No, we have a Naga Sea Witch coming in from Shy, so Shy getting Frost Arrow, now able to slowly pick down those units. Th000 also picking up a Naga Sea Witch, so both players picking up a Naga Sea Witch, trying to focus down each other. Shy is now trying to run to the back right now. Shy's Archer quickly getting focused down a little bit. Low hit point Footman trying to run to the back of the base right now, and one Archer goes down, and probably one Footman's going to go down as well. No, that looks like that Footman's going to be able to run back out. Army's kind of splitting into two right now, trying to focus on that Naga Sea Witch. And now Naga Sea Witch versus the Warden. Units just trying to play back and forth. Naga Sea Witch trying to run away, and is not going to be uses a Dust of Appearance, and is he not? He's not going to focusing down those archers, so not quite sure what he's doing with that. And with that Dust of Appearance, Naga Sea Witch low on hit points, and trying to get some additional cold arrow shots off on that Warden. Maybe able to get 1 or 2 off. We get a Shadow Strike, get level 2 on the Warden. Misplay coming in from Th000, and Shy's not going to go ahead and pull to the back over there. Yeah. Misplay completely coming in from Th000, trying to get a cold arrow shot on the Warden when the Warden had a lot of mana for a Shadow Strike on a low hit point Naga Sea Witch. And we have an Ancient of Wonders coming down, and probably a dual Ancient of Lores with Detective Tree of Eternity, so I'm expecting bears at this point. Bears with Master Upgrade, otherwise they're just Druid to the Claws and not really bears. And we have the keep being produced, and we have casters coming in. A single Sanctum, a little bit of an interesting build coming in from Th000. Th000, at this point, I would normally assume there would be some sort of fast expansion attempt, but no fast expansion attempt. Archmage going to get to level 3 right now, and nice level 3 on the Archmage, going to have a little stronger water elementals, and Rifleman being upgraded currently at the main barracks, or the long range on those barracks right now. Archmage now trying to come back in, low hit point, water elemental, and trying to take down that Warden. Warden very. Oh, we have a nice Cloak of Shadows currently in play, and a Priest healing up that Naga Sea Witch. Naga Sea Witch now forced to try to take down that Priest. Shadow Priest trying to heal himself up, and the Warden is going to go ahead and get focused down a little bit. A Priest able to heal the damage over time, or prevent the damage over time from really taking him out, and one Archer is going to go down. Naga Sea Witch may be able to slow down that Warden. No, Warden with the boots of speed, able to outrun, going to have to settle for a low hit point Archer instead. Shy was unable to prevent the kill steal, but Shy's Naga Sea Witch is still at 0 experience, so a little bit of a surprise there. Perhaps the Warden was able to suck up all the experience when the Naga Sea Witch died. Quick heals from those Moon Wells, and gonna go ahead and pick up that Mantle of Intelligence for maximum mana once more. Militia now coming in. Are we gonna have perhaps a tower attempt? And not quite sure what Th000 wants to do here. No expansion, so real no economic advantage right now. Warden and getting focused down very quickly. Does have a Staff of Preservation, picks up a Tome of Healing, Dust of Appearance, and the Naga Sea Witch is going to be forced to run away right now. Additional Shadow Strike, and oh, it does not look good. Ooh, uses a blink. Warden uses a blink to try to get in front, and oh, let's see what's going to happen here. We have a Scroll of Town Portal being used, and the Naga Sea Witch gets focused down, and we now have Militia now coming in as peasants. We're going to see some towers most likely, so towers are going to be built. Ooh, low hit point Warden trying to overcommit, and now we do have towers currently in play, and we have Riflemen in play. We have Rejuvenation on the Warden, so Bear's already at level 1 Adept, and we have towers, Arcane Towers being produced right now. Rifleman trying to focus down that one Warden. That Warden with that Rejuvenation, very difficult to kill, and Druid of the Claw. Ancient Protector being built by Shy as well, so a very aggressive tower push coming in from Shy at this point. Not quite sure, or from Th000 at this point on Shy, not quite sure how it's going to play out. Dryad's currently sitting in the back. Low hit point Druid of the Claw, and we do have Mastery Training. No Mastery Training at this time, and we do have Guard Towers now being produced. Low hit point Water Elemental, and being taken down by the Ancient of War, so no additional experience, I don't think. And slightly distracted there by the time. Stay tuned for part 2 of this replay between Shy and Th000 here on, here on Turtle Rock.